Morning English 1 students. I hope that you had a successful day yesterday and that you feel relieved that the English 1 Cobra Star has been defeated and we can move on with life now, okay, and not put another thought to it. I do know that there are a few of you that for whatever weird reason may have to take it on another day, and I wish you well. And I'm sure you'll be getting information from Ms. Costin Bader, who is the testing coordinator, soon about when you will do that and how that will happen. Okay, so let's put that out of our mind now and let's enjoy the rest of our semester. And we are going to have a book club. Okay, so welcome everyone to book club. The first rule of book club is that you must talk about book club and the book that you're reading in book club. The second rule is that you must read to be able to talk about book club. So in book club, you are going to choose one of 5 novels that seem of interest to you, and you need to be aware that these books have some controversial information, and they have some characters maybe in it, maybe if you chose The Hate U Give or Monster. Some of these individuals that are discussed, they do not have enough people who know about their situation. They don't have a voice in some situations. So when we read this book club, we'll be using this information that you learned from the book. That's why you need to make sure that you're going to read and stay on track. You are going to use this information to help you with a project in the 6 weeks, okay? So this is part of your research, is to find out about this issue in society or this group of people who need their voice to be heard. And you are going to be the mouthpiece for them and speak for them in this research project. So first you have to know about them. All right, so in book club, here are the steps to join book club, and we're starting today. The steps are, first, you need to choose a novel. So you need to review the book club novel choices. You can read the summaries that are linked here, and this is information for your parents as well. We have the book Speak by Laurie Halse Anderson, which is about a young girl, a freshman girl in high school who has a secret, and then this secret is bothering her so much that she cannot speak about it. So she has become silent on the issue. It has to do with assault and with fear, and how do you talk about the hard things in life. Monster by Walter D. Myers, about a young man who's incarcerated in connection with a murder, and we don't really know if he's guilty or not. Okay, and you'll have to figure that out, and it's told like a screenplay, so it reads more like not like a graphic novel, but like a diary type of a screenplay if you've ever read like a script. So if you enjoy that type of book, you might enjoy a Walter D. Myers Monster. Turtles All the Way Down, it deals with, there's the sub-story, which there really is a plot to find a missing person, and there's a crime that's committed, but also the main character, she has some struggles with some mental health issues that cause her to get derailed, and not many people understand where she's coming from. So anxiety, depression, some OCD issues in this book by John Green. Refugee by Alan Gratz tells the story of 3 different people who've had to flee their homeland for whatever reason. So it takes place in 3 different time periods. It's really interesting. So the characters are male and female. And The Hate U Give by Angie Thomas deals with what happens when you witness a crime and then you have to speak out, because without it, someone will be, the world needs to know what has happened. It deals with racism, and it deals with finding your courage to overcome and speak out with what you know about. Okay, so your parents can read this, and there's a Google form that's linked to fill out. And that's how you show me what you have chosen. So review the book club novel choices. You can also check out the book trailers that are shared in these slides that follow. So like, hey, I want to know more about Turtles All the Way Down. You can click on this link that's in the slideshow and see a little bit more than Ms. Strawn shared. And for Laurie Haas Anderson, her name is spelled wrong. This is about the book Speak. I do want to let you know, in case you were worried about it, every single one of these books has a free audio component that you can use while you read on YouTube, and I'll share those once we get started. So you can find audio to read along with you as you're reading the text, okay? Hate You Give, if you don't know much about it, there is a movie. I know for Speak and for The Hate You Give, they're slightly different, but they're both enjoyable movies. Monster, I think they are going to make that into a movie, but it has not been made into a movie yet, which is interesting because it is a screenplay. So there's a book trailer for that one, and then for Refugee, okay? So you can take a look. These are the covers for these books, and review those book trailers if you're still not sure what you want to read. So you want to pick something that you like, right? So complete the Google form linked here once you know what book you are going to read. So your parent is giving you permission to read this because some of them have controversial themes, and well, all of them do, but which one, is your parent okay with you reading? So if they're okay and you're speaking for them, you can go ahead and choose which one, and tell me how you're going to get it. I need you to get it today. All right, so if you can come by the school, you can pick it up in the reception area, check out any of the 5 books. Or are you going to purchase it from Barnes & Nobles? You're going to get a Kindle version on Amazon. How are you going to get the book? And that's important that you have it today because today's activity really requires that you have the book. So you're going to check out a copy, the number 3, check out a copy from the reception area today. And there's a sign up cart. You will find the books there in the reception area. Almost you'll run right into it if you walk into the reception area. And there's a sheet for you to put your name and what book number you chose. Or pick up a personal copy. Once you've done that, once you have your book in hand, you're going to complete this practice assignment in Schoology, the book tracker sheet. Okay? You can link it here, but that you've got to complete the assignment in Schoology for it to share with me. Okay? So that's going to create a daily reading schedule that will allow you to finish the book on time. And we're going to have 18 class days where I'm going to provide reading time. Okay? You can read outside, of course, the class period, but all of the lessons that are designed for the next 18 days are very short, and they have to do with your book. Okay? You will not be able to complete these short lessons without having your book. So you must get a book. You can get it from the library. You can get it from me by checking it out at high school. Okay, so this is what the form looks like. You're going to open that in Schoology with the practice it assignment. You're going to type in your name, the period number, type in your novel title, type in your author name, make sure you know who that is, and how many pages are in your book total. Now, like this one looks like it's really thick, but it has really large writing, so it looks bigger than it is, but I'm going to go back. So I'm looking at The Hate You Give, and this one has, make sure it's, actually the last page number. Sometimes they have extra stuff in the books, like acknowledgments. Okay, so The Hate You Give has 444 pages. All right, that seems daunting, but remember it's very interesting. There's a lot of white space. So that's the total number of pages. We have 18 class days. So to figure out how many pages you need to read a day, you're going to take the total number of pages and divide that number by 18. So 18 class days. Then you're going to create a plan that notes what page number you should be on each day. So here's my example here in this sheet. If my book has 200 pages, I divide that by, I take 200, I'm going to get my little calculator out. 200 divided by 18 equals 11.11. Well, I'm not going to read like 1/11 of a page, so I'm going to say round up to 12, just so it'll be a whole page. I need to read approximately 12 pages a day to finish on time. So therefore, by the end of 4/7, so this is the first day, I should be on page 12, so I would type in page 12 here. So I would go 12 But the next day, I'm not going to put 12 again. The next day, I need to add 12. So 12 plus 12, that's 24. So I'm going to type in 24 here. And then, oh wait, on the next day, I should be on 36. You get it? So I'm going to type in what page number is my goal for each day. So I can come back and look at this sheet easily and know where I need to be. Okay, does that make sense? Do you understand? So you're going to do that all the way through to 4:30 so you know what page number you should be on. And a tip for you is if you have any little sheets of paper or Post-it notes, if you'll have a visual marker, so if I know this is through page 12, got my Post-it note, that's my visual goal, this is where I need to be, and then I can go ahead and put in where do I need to be the next day. So yeah, it may look a little janky, I may have like 18 of those Post-it notes in my book, but those 18 Post-it notes will be my goals for each day. So I'll know where I need to get to. And hopefully if you find a book that's interesting enough, that won't really matter. You'll keep reading even when it's past your goal date. Okay, so don't think that you have to still be reading on April 30th. You can be finished. We'll still be doing activities with your book, but you don't have, but this is the goal. If like nothing else goes right, I'm going to definitely be able to finish by this time. Okay, so you're going to fill out this sheet. Sorry, I'm going to get myself back on track here. Okay, so that's our goal today. I'm going to finish up now. So that's going to end what your plans are. You'll do all of this in Schoology. So you'll have the lesson overview, which is what I'm doing now. You're going to choose a book and complete the book selection form, and that is linked into our slides. So you have to go to the slideshows for that. Check out a copy of the book, complete the practice and assignment, and that is here for you in Schoology. And don't forget to complete the attendance question. Thank you guys for your attention. I wish you the best day. See you soon.